morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, and it's Remembrance Sunday, as we know. If you've not bumped into my channel before, my name's Matthew Till, or Tilly as people call me, so the channel's called Tilly Up North, and it's Remembrance Sunday today, and it's the only time when radio goes totally dead for 1 minute to commemorate the soldiers of the 2 world wars and other conflicts, and it's quite rare that all the noise of the world disappears. At the moment, Radio 4 is at the Cenotaph in London, and the other stations are just doing their own thing, but at 1 minute, at 11 o'clock, it'll all go silent. Now, I've got a World War II receiver upstairs, which I'm going to go live with, which was my dad's, but there's not much on AM to actually observe, so I thought we'd use this, because FM's got a lot of stations and we can see the whole band go dead. These are a little few things from my family from World War I and World War II. This was given to my grandpa, Dennis Till, and on its wings it's got the name Sicily, and I don't know if this is the name of the guy that gave it to my grandpa, if it's the name of his wife or his girlfriend, or I don't know. And it says 1944 there, and it's built in like tin, aluminium kind of things. It's really light. It's a lovely thing. So we've always had that in the family. My dad's always kept that, and we've still got. If we just go over to this box here, my dad's packaged it up, put everything in a plastic bag, made things. The ribbons are starting to go now. So these are my grandpa's medals. So yeah, there's 3 here. There's a star one, you can see that, and there's 2 here. This one's got a gorgeous lion on it, and that is a. And that's got the king on it there as well. So yeah, so that's his 3 medals. I should look into them more and see what they were for, really. Have a look online. And we've got as well. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. Arthur Till's. So this was my grandpa's dad. So these are World War I. The ribbons are really going now, because obviously these are over 100 years old now. So that one's okay. It says the Great War. Yeah. So I should have my glasses for this, really. So there's a lovely one there. That's got a horse and its rider on it, and another star there. So it's just about got its ribbon, just. So I'll put those back in the bags. Arthur Till we don't know a hell of a lot about, but we do know he lived in Macclesfield. He was quite sporty. He was a bit of a man around town, and yeah, he liked to go dancing in town. So where the Grosvenor Centre was, if you're in Macclesfield, there was like a kind of dance hall meet up place there, and he was renowned for hanging around in there with his brother. So let's go to the radio now. Got the candle out, and yeah, obviously Radio 4 is already at the Cenotaph. Here we go. Let's start at the top of the band. So everyone's doing their own thing. Radio Lancashire, Beyond, Classic FM, Radio 1, that'll be Heart, Radio 4 already at the cenotaph. 3.
In northern France. Sadly, my father never knew his father.
And Radio 2 are already doing programmes for...
Made the ultimate sacrifice. We will remember them. We will indeed. All of us will. Be safe. Be positive. And always try to be kind.
Yeah, so Radio 4 is doing memories. So we remember World War II more than World War One and other things before that, obviously, because we still have memories of the people that fought in it. But it's for soldiers of all wars, which I think is good to point out. So we'll go back to Radio 4 because they're the cenotaph.
The choir and clergy of Her Majesty's Chapels Royal emerge now from the...
And at 11 o'clock, which shouldn't be far off now, we'll have a flick round the band and see the whole band go quiet. And then just keep a watch out on my live feed. I'll go to the live feed tab. And my dad's old World War II communication receiver will be on there live, and it'll eventually convert to just a normal video and it'll be on the live tab. So I just thought I'd let you know that. So I'll just go and check what time it is. Excuse me for a second.
Marching north, the General Officer commanding London District, Major General James Bowder, his Chief of Staff, Colonel Guy Stowe, and Aide-de-Camp Captain Alexander Villiers-Smith. They're marching north and turn, briefly facing south, marching to take position. They stamp their feet on parade to lay their wreath.
Yeah, we're about 5 minutes off. Yes, good one to point out for all you radio fans. Even though we're getting a bit of interference, I'm afraid, from the internet and things like that. The old radios do struggle that way. But yes, when I get my old radio out, which will be on the live feed, it's coming from 198 longwave, which is it's the last time longwave will broadcast Remembrance Sunday. So the transmitter site itself goes back to the 1930s, I think 1934, and BBC are going to stop broadcasting it next year apparently. So that's the last time you'll have Remembrance Sunday on longwave, which is quite sad actually, because it's been there. So all the news that you would have had of the Second World War and Winston Churchill making his famous speeches, and obviously the King making his favourite speeches, would have come from that transmitter site. The whole of the UK would have been kind of latched onto that frequency, and it kind of disappears next year, so it's quite sad really. And I hope they give the transmitter a good send-off next year with programmes about its history and things like that. I hope so. It's a real big part of radio history. The first people to do regular broadcasting to any nation was actually Ireland. I think it was called Radio Athlone at the time. So that was the first public service broadcasting continuously. There was lots of people doing an hour here and an hour there, but yes, Ireland was the first one to do continuous broadcasting throughout the day, and they started in the 1920s. So we're way ahead of the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, as we now know it. Have you got any nice memories of radio and Remembrance Sunday, or things that you want to put in the comments below. Please do. That's what YouTube's all like, and I love some of the history of some of the comments we've got on other videos. Are really nice. I like to know everyone's memories. It makes my day when I see all those kind of comments that people tell me which I didn't know, or stuff that I didn't know. And sometimes in the box down below there's lots of stuff that I've got wrong as well. So we're coming up to 11 AM, the 11th hour, and then we'll have it. We'll go straight through the band and see how quiet it is. So I'm assuming, I know all the BBC will, and I think the commercial sector will, so it'll all go quiet for 11 AM for the minute silence.
And the laity, and we are expecting 8 previous Prime Ministers. King Charles's mother, our longest serving monarch, saw a total of 15 Prime Ministers in her reign. Due on parade today are Sir John Major, Sir Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David now Lord Cameron, Theresa now Baroness May, Boris Johnson, Elizabeth Truss and Rishi Sunak. As we hear that order, the balconies are filling. In the centre balcony opposite me, I see the Princess of Wales. The balcony to the left is Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Kent. And the right balcony, the Duchess of Edinburgh and the Duke of Gloucester. Looking down, the Princess of Wales is all in black with a scarlet poppy. And here comes the King. Behind him, the Princess Royal, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Edinburgh. Shortly, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery will fire a solitary World War I field gun in Horse Guards Parade to represent the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. It will coincide with the first chime of Big Ben striking the hour, the same bell heard by those who returned from that war or who lost those who did not. The silence which follows evokes the end of hostilities with radio's loudest sound. Post. Sounded by the buglers of the Royal Marines.
As you see, it's all gone noisy again, but for a minute people had different feeds. Obviously what we were listening to for the Minute Silence was Radio 4. That's direct from London, but some other places I think we went through Beyond and Heart, Radio Lancashire, Radio Lancashire, and they were broadcasting from different places where the memorials were in their local town or their local area, and you could hear the birds tweeting in the background in the Minute Silence and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just show you that for Remembrance Sunday. I hope everyone's alright. I'm now going to go because I'm going to put my dad's old World War II radio on a live feed because it's a lovely World War II set, and follow Radio 4 till the end. Okay, or till the battery goes in my phone again, which it did a few days ago. Okay, hope everyone's alright. Give us a like and subscribe if you can. See you soon.